Yes, and I think like you got the answer, isn't it? So,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
but without meditation, or doing your sadhana regularly and everything, there's no way. For example, like at the moment, I think like that actually try to answer the question like Rakesh Khanna was actually asking. Okay, so this actually comes together, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So both of them are like interrelated. Okay?
Connected. Yeah.
Connected.
But I'm not sure if he got the answer or not. Only Rakesh and I can tell.
So Zen is basically like a direct encounter with the reality. Okay? So if you go to the Dhanalinga, like you can have that taste. Yeah, that is the same.
And I have a few questions here.
Yes, Anaya, please ask.
And like you were telling about this death and all, right? So suppose, let us say, Sadhguru has told, he himself has told whoever is connected with him,
Yes.
this is his last birth. Okay.
Yes, correct, yeah.
So for me, how I will know this is my last birth, how to experience, because after that I don't know what I will be. Because as every, like Sadhguru tells that you will be, discretely mind will be taken off.
Yes.
And I will not be having any void to experience. So how I will know this will be my last birth? And about this enlightenment also, like you said that enlightenment persons will, will be having very minimal karma.
No, like
with them.
they're like a different aspect, Anna. So Sadhguru has
Yeah.
actually like answered all these questions. Again, like don't take like what I have said as the absolute or something, because like I don't actually have the authority to the answer on the behalf of Sadhguru. Again, like I'll just try to clarify again, like again, like don't take this as an absolute. I'll just like tell you like on my understanding. Okay. So based on like what Sadhguru has told from the beginning till now, like there are many variations to this one. Okay. So why this variation is because like who he is actually speaking to. Makes sense, yeah? Because for example, like whatever you ask me, like if I give the general answer to everyone, it does not work for everyone, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Because they have got different life experiences. For example, Kritikaka was like exposed to like a death and everything from the beginning by his mother, by her mother. So because of that, for her like to talk about death is like very simple. Okay. But like I met like some of my managers where I was working while is in Bangalore. So like if I talk about that, like he would get scared because like he was in love, he was married, he has wife, and he was planning for a child and like looking forward to the career. Yes. Okay. That means what? It's a full stop. Yes or no? Yeah. All your progress. Okay. Whatever you're done, like everything is going to go away. So for them, like it's an annihilation. So like they are going to like it's natural for people to fear death because like they have not experienced about the dimension that is like beyond death. Okay, which is constant or like which is eternal or whatever word you want to use. Okay. Now coming back to your questions and everything, there are like different answers, but like I'll try to like make it simple. Again, like don't take this as the answer directly from Sadhguru or anything like this. Like I don't have an authority again. Forgive me if I make mistake or something, but like I have like this kind of like good memory regarding this stuff. So basically what actually happens is, see, like what Sadhguru has told is, as long as you are willing, okay, if you are willing, okay, if you are willing, you can make your life as a last birth. Okay. If you are not willing, even if you try very hard, you cannot make it happen. Okay. This is a very very evident because like there are like if you watch like Sadhguru exclusive and everything, like there are a lot of beings. Okay. Yeah. Lot of beings like who are in the final stages, like some of them are yogis also, who knew that like if they took the body, like they will get trapped again, okay, in the body. Okay. So they don't want to lose their progress, they don't want to fall back, so they are just like staying as a disembodied being, so that like they will just wait. Okay. So that like their all this karma will go away, or like maybe someone like Sadhguru will come and then like dissolve them. Okay. So which basically means that like it has to be from your side. But since you have been initiated from him, so he have direct like access to your energy system. Okay, so when you are about to like leave, like in one of the discourse, what Sadhguru has told is if you are not willing, okay, if you are not willing, like let's say like if you are willing, then like it's very simple. Okay, if you are willing, that is very simple. If you are willing, but like you have not prepared your system and everything, if you are initiated, but if you are willing, but even do that, you will still be able to do it, but like it will be a little bit difficult for you. Okay, now how difficult that is and everything, I do not know. Okay, I'm just reiterating his words again with some of the limitations from my side. Okay, yeah. And now another aspect is like if you have been initiated, but like if you are not ready, okay, let's say, okay, you are not going to enlighten, so he'll ensure that like you will come back as a human life, and he will give you a better starting point. Okay, so that you can continue. Maybe like you can make a decision next life you want to, if you want to continue, like he's going to allow that one also. He's not going to forcibly like like separate you and then like dissolve you. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah? These are the three scenarios. Now the another scenario is like you have got choice. Okay, just like he has said that like your enlightenment or like your liberation is guaranteed. Okay, yeah, but like how you are going to live this life is completely up to you. Okay, so you must have heard the like if you have watched like a Vijay's one of the documentary or the like in the Sadhguru Exclusive, he mentions that Vijay became completely free. She is no longer there. She has been released from the cycle of life, birth and death, but she could not live the life of the self-realized or the enlightened being. Makes sense, eh? So that is the way you have to approach. For example, like if you want to become enlightened, you want to become self-realized, you want to live as the enlightened being while alive, then for you that you have to strive. Okay, makes sense, eh? You have to strive. Yeah. Otherwise, like if you just want to become free, Shambhavi Mahamudra is more than enough. You just do that one so that your like all your energy body and everything will be flexible and everything, so that like when the time comes, it will be easy for him to like take it off. If you struggle, then it will be a little bit difficult, but still like if you are willing, like it can be taken off. But most of the time what actually happens is the moment of when the amount of death comes, like people have got like a lot of agendas is still left. Okay, now how that will be handled, I do not know. Okay, that will be like a completely up to us. Yeah, I think like I answered your question, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Yeah. So dissolve in the sense what exactly happens, because
yeah, body. Yeah. I'll tell you on that. So basically, what actually happens is like what we at the moment what we call ourselves as us. Okay, again, this is like a spiritual terminology since you have already asked. So basically, like there are, as you know, like in yogic terminology, there are like 5 bodies. Yes, okay. There is a like Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha. Okay. So like the Annamaya Kosha is referred as the Isthula Sarira, which is the gross body. Okay, which is tangible. Everybody can see, everybody can touch it. Yes, makes sense. Manomaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, and Vijnanamaya Kosha are known as the subtle bodies. Okay. So subtle body is called the Shuchma Sarira in the Sanskrit. Okay. Shuchma Sarira basically means like it's there, it is tangible, but it is like a little bit subtle. For example, at the moment, like we are having this call. We are having a call through the Shuchma Sarira. This is the Manomaya Kosha in action, isn't it? Yes or no? Yeah. Yeah. This is a Manomaya Kosha in action, like some like a physical activity in the terms of like a gross, like in the voice is also there. That is a different aspect, but mostly it's the Manomaya Kosha. Okay, it's a mind interaction only happening. So all these 2 bodies will be destroyed. Okay, so what Sadhguru talks about is like if you have used up all your like energy, like a prarabdha and everything, again like just disclaimer, like I'm not the correct person to answer this again, but based on my understanding, okay, with all my limitation. So if you have worked out all your karma and everything, finally like you have only got the karmic body left. Okay, the karmic body is the Anandamaya Kosha. Okay, that actually contains all the memory. Now like once you have been initiated, what Sadhguru has told is like the Vijnanamaya Kosha has got all the initiation goes inside the Vijnanamaya Kosha, okay, which we don't have access into that one, and that is how like he's going to use that one to dissolve your like entire thing. Now like what do you mean by the dissolve and everything is, it is the karmic body or the Anandamaya Kosha which actually continues, okay, because whatever you have done, created karma and everything like is all stored in that one, okay. So the karmic the karmic body will like find another source and then take the rebirth. Now what do you mean by the dissolve is, you actually make it zero, okay, makes sense, So dissolution basically means like the existence is gone, it's becoming zero. So basically what we refer as a death is basically what, it's a spirit breaker, okay. What we know as a death is what is a handbrake, okay. Or it's not even handbrake, like you just like destroy the entire car itself, so that like it no longer rolls, yeah. So sounds very like a negative kind of stuff, but like that is what like a nirvana also means in Buddhism, okay. Nirvana means basically blowing off the candle. Now like why like it might sound like a negative and everything. Now like the question might arise, okay, so like why you want to become no one, yes or no, yeah, yes or no, why you want to become no one, why you want to become like a zero, why that you are like a life negative, why do you want to do this, are you like a suicidal and everything, why you are doing this. Now the main thing is why it is so is because like Kritika has already questioned this one, that the repetition, okay, anything that it goes on forever has to repeat, okay. There is a like for example like some of you might be working in some product based company or something. There's a like let's say when you create a product, there's a life cycle of that product, isn't it? Yes, okay. So iPhone 5 came, let's say iPhone 5 came into the market, people bought it, people used it, after a while what it become obsolete, and iPhone 6 came, yes or no, yes. And iPhone 6 went, it became expired. iPhone 7 came, 8 came, 9 came, 10, 11, 12, whatever. Yes? So, basically like the same way, like if you look into this, like for example, like from one perspective, if you see, okay, life is very beautiful and everything, if you see, okay, like if life was beautiful all the time, that was fine. It was nice. But now like you see that like it ends somewhere, yes or no? Yeah? So we have already discussed already, okay. So like Kritika has told already that like she saw her like a grandmother just like sleeping, and like she turned into ashes, okay. So based on that one, like there is like even whether you like it or not, like the death is going to happen, the body is going to disintegrate, because like it came from the earth, it will go back to the earth now. But like the enlightened being and everyone has realized that the death is not actually the death itself, okay. So you have came back again and again, and you have died many times. Now even if you don't go by the word of the enlightened being, let's say like enlightened beings are lying or something, okay, let's say it's a made up story or something, because there's no way to verify, at least for us, okay. Yeah, from us. But if you look into your life yourself and look at the life of the people around you, okay. So what do you think? Like, do you think like there are a lot of joy and happiness is around there, or a lot of suffering is there?
Suffering is there.
Yeah, everything is there, isn't it? Joy is also there, suffering is there, but it is going in cycle, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. It is going like one after another. It is like it's moving like a wheel. Yes or no? Okay. So eventually, like you lived your life to the point, till the point that there are two ways to look into it. Either you went through life, it's full of suffering, you want freedom, okay. That is one way of approaching life, okay. Another way is like you become so successful that there is nothing to do for you. Makes sense? So one of the good example of that one is the Samrat Ashok, okay. Samrat Ashok was like one of the stepson of he was one of the son of one of the multiple wives of the king of Magad. So like he actually like he was, although he was the eldest son, he was dethroned, and then all that kind of other kind of stuff happened, and then like eventually he was the Samrat Ashoka. Okay, he conquered like a majority of the part of like India and other rest of the like the Indian subcontinent also. But eventually he realized that everything was useless. Okay, so whether you become utterly successful or you become like a utterly like you failed everything. Okay, now where to go after that, isn't it? Yes or no? At the moment like you might be thinking about, okay, maybe like I want this from life. Now either you accelerate yourself, like push yourself to the limit. The moment you push to the limit, like you will always come to the point that like this is not what I was looking for, because this is what we're discussing already with like Akshana also, because the world what we are living in is actually made of duality. Okay, what do you mean by more is basically like more than what you currently have, isn't it? Yes or no? For example, like if you have 1,000 rupees now, like 2,000 rupees looks more, isn't it? Yes. But if you have like a 5,000 already, like do the 2,000 looks more or less? Less, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the game. Okay, this is the game of mind, and the mind is only for the survival. It's really good, powerful. It's a powerful tool, but it's only for like a survival only. Okay. So whatever you are talking about, like experiences, like all this kind of stuff, like happiness, joy, love, suffering, everything. These are all like created by the body, so that you keep in the loop. Okay, you keep this like a body alive. That's the only reason. That is my understanding.
Yeah. I don't know if this is related, but this month's satsang,
Okay.
they had put a question of one Akka asking, I don't feel your presence, Sadhguru. Do you
Okay.
remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if this is related to this question, but yeah, I really like that question and the answer also.
Yeah, beautiful. Yes.
So that Akka was like, I don't feel your presence. How do I know if I am intense enough or like that?
Yeah.
And Sadhguru is like, don't think of first of all, don't think of my presence. Think of your presence on the planet.
Yes.
Be alive. And then secondly he says that I'm always there.
Yes, correct.
You don't have to worry about
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yes. So like
the question. Sorry to interrupt again.
yes.
See, from there is something as everyone says, there is something called nothingness, right? From nothingness, everything came to existence.
Yeah.
So from existence, we are going back to nothingness. Nothingness itself is a like a chain again. So I am confused. Sorry to ask.
See, like
I didn't get the question. Your question is, why is it coming from nothingness?
No.
Or why
Nothingness
is
is there.
nothingness itself a repetition?
Yeah. Nothingness
Okay.
is there, right? So
Yeah.
anyway, we came because of nothingness, we came to existence. Then again, we are going back to nothingness. So, like again, it's a trap or a circle, right? We're there in nothingness, sitting idle, or maybe I don't know what is that state.
Have you heard this statement? Ramakrishna Mat, I had heard this Swami speaking. He said, I don't know if this will complete your answer, but I'm just trying. Since you know Kannada, the Swami says, Alli nanna mane alli ide, illi bande summane.
Yeah. I have heard, but I never understood what is this exact meaning.
This is what I came.
It's a famous dialogue, Akka. Even I've heard it so many
Yeah. Ramana, did you understand? Or you don't know Kannada?
yeah, I've already told you earlier. I don't understand Kannada.
Yeah, of course. So what this goes like is that my home is there
Uh-huh.
in the cosmos or wherever in the nothingness.
Yeah.
I have come here simply.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah. I understood your point. Like I'll tell you like another story like from the Sufism. Okay, you'll understand it's even better. So there was like a Sufi saint, and then like a fakir, and then like he was sitting over there, and then basically like what actually happened is like he was very happy, joyful, and everything. He has a wife as well, and one day like they have got a child. Okay, yes, they got a child. The child is born. He was very, 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 very happy and everything. Okay, and now like what actually happened is like one day like the child passed away. Okay. And then like the Sufi was still happy. Okay. Now, like what the wife said is like when your child came, like you were so happy. Now, like it is gone. Why you are crying and everything? Okay. So he said that like the child, when the child came, like I was happy earlier also. Like I'm happy now also. I'm happy earlier also because this place is just like I'm just like a tourist here. Makes sense? So that is what they are saying, but like again, that is like what the home and everything. That is like a more poetic way because like in Kannada, it's more like it's a bhakti movement kind of thing. Yes, okay. So it's more poetic kind of stuff. Okay, but like let me try to answer like what nothingness and then what is like what existence means and everything and all that kind of stuff. Okay, it's like a little bit of kind of like goes beyond like a metaphysics and everything, like might be difficult and everything. Let me try to like clarify. Let's say like maybe I can try to do this. So basically like now like the question again like the question coming back into nothingness and then like what is life and everything, why this is happening to you, all this question is coming to you because your life is not blissful and ecstatic, isn't it? Yes, okay. You are not exploding. Yes, okay, yeah. So let's say like you are exploding, like you are like your eyes are rolled up, and then like just like Shiva, like ecstatic, like your tears are coming out. Would you really care about like a nothingness or like a fullness, anything?
No.
No, isn't it? Again, it's still like you don't even know like what the nothingness is. Nothingness is just a word, isn't it? Yes or no? For you at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is just a word. For example, what is a thing? Tell me, what is a thing at the moment? For example, like whatever you are looking at the moment around you, let's say like you are seeing table, people, and everything around you. These are all like a projection made by your mind, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes. The lights are going into the mind, and then like you are seeing that way. Okay. Yes. Now like you are making up all the other stuff also. For example, like a nothingness, like a coming back and everything. Now, why coming back and everything, all this kind of stuff comes into the play, is because like everybody knows about the evolution. Yes, makes sense. Yeah? Even though like you don't, let's say like you are not a science person, let's say like you don't know about the evolution, we are in the like a 12th century or like a 2nd century, whatever it is. Okay, yeah. But at least like you see like a plant coming out of the earth and then growing into the tree and everything. Yes, makes sense. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Now what actually happens is like the tree does not come by itself. Okay, so if you cut down the tree, let's say the tree, like the tree has a fruit, and then the fruit is going to make another tree. Yes, correct. Yeah, it will continue like that. Now let's say like if you want to know like where the tree is coming, let's say you are asking about the nothingness, isn't it? Yes, okay. So you found the tree. Now where the tree comes from? The tree comes from the fruit. Yes or no? Yes, yeah. The fruit becomes the tree. Now where the fruit comes from, like the fruit contains the seed inside that one. Yes, okay. Let's say you open the fruit. Now you got the seed. Now like where the seed comes from. Now if you mash up the seed and then look inside, what is inside that one?
Atom.
Why are you saying that? Like you don't know, isn't it? We're talking about the second word. Okay, I'm just asking your experience. Okay, I'm not asking you like have you seen atom? No, isn't it?
No.
Again, like don't go jump into the conclusion. That's why I'm saying don't believe anything, nothing. But you have seen a tree, yes? Everybody has seen a tree. Everybody has seen a fruit, yes? Everybody has seen a seed. Now if you like open up the seed, what do you see?
I don't know.
If I open mango seed, something will be there inside. Some parts of it.
No. But if you look into the seed, yeah.
No, that inside that seed, if you open that, if you smash and open the mango seed, something will be there, no? What is that? I don't know. What
No.
Like an even smaller.
Yeah.
No,
Now.
he's asking inside, like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like I gave you guys the answer, isn't it? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? What will be inside that one?
If you did, I don't know. That is the answer.
I don't know, Anna. Yeah, even I don't know.
See, like again, you guys are not seeing the things as they are, isn't it? So, what do you think, like Akshana? Like you asked me, like eyes are horizontal and nose is vertical. What do you think?
It's just the seed.
No. Like you open the seed also.
What is there inside the seed?
There's nothing inside it. Like,
Yeah,
Then how will a tree come out?
exactly. Exactly. See, like Akshana got the answer, isn't it? Nothing, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
You guys got the answer?
okay, I'm right.
Yeah.
And how will... Okay.
They're still confused, I think.
Yeah. So you mean to say inside the seed there is nothing, but it
Yeah.
once you put the seed, so this becomes like a question.
No. You are not getting again. See. I'm telling you this, like when you want to see the things as they are, when I say things as they are, you are not supposed to analyze it.
Yeah.
If you analyze it, like you can only analyze based on what you already know, isn't it? Yes or no? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like let's say we'll go back again. Okay. Let's say you saw a tree. Yes. Okay. You saw a tree. Where the tree is coming from, you do not know. Okay. You saw the fruit. Yeah. And eventually, like you saw your parents or everyone is putting the fruit into the earth. And like you got tree coming out, yes, boom, yeah. Now like how the entire tree is coming from the seed, yes, yeah. You might be thinking, isn't it? Yo, how can it come? Can you see the tree inside that seed? No, isn't it? There's no tree inside the seed. But when you put the seed into the earth, like the entire tree came out, yes, yeah. Can that entire tree fit inside the seed? No, isn't it? Yes. Now coming back, like now, like you said, okay, like somehow, like the tree is coming out of this seed. Okay, yeah. Just your observation only. Okay. Don't add anything what you have learned somewhere, what you have read anywhere. Okay. Because another person can be wrong, isn't it? Yes or no? Yeah? For example, if I'll ask you like what's your weight, you might be saying like a 60 kg, 75 kg, 50 kg. But kg is also made up, isn't it? Yes or no? Yeah? There's no such thing as kg actually. It's the relative standard thing people use so that like they can do measurement. Okay.
Yeah.
There are no such thing as a kg or meter or anything. Okay. It's a made of stuff. Now like coming back into that one. Now like you open up the seed. Okay. Yeah. What is inside this one? What do you see inside that one?
Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing is there, isn't it? Yes or no? Yeah.
Yeah.
So same way, like if you go into the deeper meditation, let's say initially, coming back, okay, now because like you are all seekers, isn't it? Yes, you meditated, okay. What do you see in the beginning? What is there?
Thoughts.
Yeah, thoughts are there.
In the beginning.
Thought is there, like the back pain is there, yeah. Back pain is there, like a leg pain is there, like itching is there, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that, okay.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff there. Now, like if you become little bit still, what is there?
It will just it will not. It will be little away. Like it will not come that much thought and.
Yeah. And eventually, like if you go into like a deeper, longer state or something, like there will be a point of like a nothingness also, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to conclude anything. This is how you need to, face the reality as it is. Okay. Yeah. You do not conclude what is there. Like you just see as it is. Okay. There's a thought. Thought is there. Why there is thought? What kind of thought does not really matter. Makes sense? Yeah? What I'm saying? Yeah. So similarly, like if you saw to any kind of thing, you mash it up and everything. If you break it down to all the possible cases and everything, you do not know. Okay, yeah, you do not know. Basically means like based on your understanding, there is nothing. Okay, yeah. Now like what do you mean by the nothing coming from nothing and like going back to the nothing? Basically means, for example, like anything that comes into the physical nature goes into the cycle. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Goes into the cycle, everything without going into the cycle, and nothing can exist in the existence. Okay. So because of that reason, like the entire spiritual process is basically the way of like destroying the root. Okay, the seed itself, or going after the root. Okay, so that is basically what we refer as the karma. Okay. Now what the karma is made up of is like anyway, like a Sadhguru will be publishing the book very soon. So basically, like if you look into the traditional approach and everything, if you look like you got something known as the what you refer as the your main there's a prarabdha, okay, and there's a agami karma, and then like you got like a sanchita karma, okay, which is the warehouse of karma. Yeah. So you may or may not know it, okay, like we do not know about that one also, let's say, okay, yeah, that is also told by somebody else, isn't it, for you? Yes. But at least you know that what is happening with you at the moment, isn't it, life? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Now like the main objective here is like if you are enjoying this, okay, if you're enjoying going up down up down up down, basically up down basically means what? Frustration, excitement, frustration, excitement, frustration, excitement. If you want to go continuously, you don't need to do anything. You don't do meditation. Even if you don't eat food, you don't like a work or anything, it will go on just like this, okay, it will continue. You don't need to effort. Even like I'll tell you that like even whatever you are eating, whether you are going to the job or something, do you think you are doing yourself? No, isn't it? Your body is forcing you to do it. Yes or no? Yeah. Yes. If you don't work, what will happen? Your mind will start like bothering you. Yes or no? Yeah? Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't eat, what will happen? Your body will start bothering you. Isn't it? So like at the moment, like you are actually a slave of the body. Okay. Yeah. Now eventually like if you again like many people are unconscious, that's why Sadhguru talks about like he said like nearly 99.99% people are unconscious, okay, yeah, so they don't even know, like they are just like looking forward to the better future, okay, but the better future will never come because like everything is relative in nature, isn't it? Yes. So it's relative in nature, it's not just going up and down, okay. So eventually like you come to the point that like you realize that like it is taking you nowhere, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Now you need to put the brake on it. Yes. Now how do you put the brake on it? For example, let's say you got a tree, okay, yeah, the tree I gave you the example, it's just like your life at the moment, which is going up and down, okay. Now if you want to destroy the tree, what do you have to do?
Seed. You cut it first, otherwise next seed or root.
Yeah, you have to cut the root for the tree, and like for all the seed, you have to destroy all the seed also, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Now like the entire spiritual process is just that. Okay. So you want to go to the source where it is, and you find that seed, and then like destroy that one. Either you do it yourself. If you cannot do it, then you make use of the grace or like of the guru. Okay, aid of the guru. So you destroy the seed, that is the nothingness. So like if you destroy the seed, like will it come back again?
No.
We have already like killed so many species already, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
That is in the physical nature, okay. But like they will continue in another life form. That is fine. Like you cannot destroy everything like in that way. So we're just going towards the source. The source basically means that which is beyond change, okay. That is beyond like a duality. That is the source. And what that can be source is basically like that does not change, isn't it? Only the nothingness is the source, isn't it?